Hey there, it's Trevor here with another Daclus quality review. This is part of my New Year's resolution to see every movie that comes out in my theater and give a quick little review while sitting in the car on my phone. So today I went and saw The Jungle Book. This one's a pretty big one. I'm sure you've probably heard of it. You probably know the story, but a quick thing. There's Mowgli, who is a human boy, and he's raised by wolves, and uh, the uh, uh, King Tiger wants him dead, and that's sort of the story. Um, I just a quick thing because you already know it probably, but uh, so this movie was very good. I think the best thing about it is it's just a very good movie. I wouldn't call it great. I think it is getting higher praise as a movie. I mean, it's a really good movie. It's the Jungle Book, which is really good, and I think the visuals, because it's mostly just like all CG and stuff. It's not there except for you basically have a kid with a bunch of CG animals and a CG even environment for the most part. So I mean, in that aspect, it's incredible the way it looks. Is fantastic. The story's very good. There's a lot of good acting. I can't blame the Mowgli kid too much for acting because I feel like in this situation it's probably the best kid actor a kid actor can even really do. There's definitely not great acting at some points, but it's definitely the best I think you're gonna get from a kid actor, especially in sort of that entirely like CGI world where interacting with CGI animals and stuff that are probably just like tennis balls on sticks in reality. So from that standpoint, I have to say I can forgive that for sure. I think it's very important, and it's a praise that he does so well. There's voice actors. There's a lot of them. They're famous celebrities now. They're just not professional voice actors. But no one really does that anymore too much, at least in movies. So you have Ben Kingsley, you have Bill Murray, you have Idris Elba, Lupita Nyong'o, Christopher Walken, who, okay, that's a part I didn't really like. It's not so much Christopher Walken, but he sings "I Want to Be Like You," that song, and I didn't care for it. Didn't work for me. So I think for me it took me out of it a bit, and that's why I'd say this movie. Part of this why I'd say this movie kind of isn't great. It's very good, but there's some issues I have throughout it. But overall, it's a really good film, and I recommend seeing it. I very much recommend it. I really enjoyed it. Got emotional at one point. Um, I would have gotten more emotional, I think, at the end, but I don't know. I had some issues, so I was taken out a little bit there too. But For the most part, it's a very good movie, and I just highly recommend it. Everyone's really good. It's fun. Baloo is great. I think Baloo was one of my favorite parts of the movie. That was Bill Murray as the voice actor, but he that when it got there, that's where it was the most fun. I think when I really enjoyed it, and everything that was happening was at its sort of peak. Um, but yeah, no, very very good from just about everyone involved. I recommend it. Everyone should probably go see this movie. I definitely recommend it. Anyway, that is my review. Quick little review here for The Jungle Book. We got some movies coming up next week. I think The Huntsman is out next week, and I'm not sure, but Nixon and Elvis, or Elvis and Nixon, I don't remember the order, might be coming into my theater. I don't know if that's a limited release or wide release or what. So we'll see, but we'll just see. Maybe another movie that got limited release before is coming to my theater. I don't know, but I do know The Huntsman, Winter's War, or Winter War, or whatever it's called, is coming into my theater. So I'll see that next week and have it up for you then once I see it. Anyway, thank you for watching. You can find more videos of me doing reviews here at this channel. You can also find on this channel that we do trailer reaction videos. It's myself and a couple other friends. It's mostly geeky. It's geeky trailers, so like fantasy, sci-fi, mostly comic book movie stuff. You can also find our podcast that we do called Geek Wars Podcast on your favorite podcatcher, iTunes or whatever. Uh, and we again talk about geeky news, fantasy, sci-fi, mostly comic book movie stuff. You can also check us out on Twitter at Geek Wars Podcast. You can find me on Twitter at Daclus. Spelling is in the title of the video. Thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, have a good one.